Yeah, Boog, some guys love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball, don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up, and you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Nathan Eovaldi.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number one. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
There's the strike. Eovaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Jose Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Nope, ball.
Outside low, and now 3-1.
3-1.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
0-2.
That just misses, and the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ramirez, the runner at first with two gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Guardians lead one. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Major League Baseball is on. And we're back. On the hill here today, Tanner Bybee. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so here you're going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Thomas brings it in, and there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Two down, nobody on. Hit in the air, left field, and it falls. Here's Jack Peterson. swing and a pop-up. And the inning is over. Back at Globe Life Field, top of the second. Here's Lane Thomas now.
Lane Thomas.
First pitch misses. Swings and chases a low one there.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Angel Martinez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And foul ball. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Fought off foul. That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for the Guardians. We'll go to the bottom of the second. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now, Adolis Garcia. Bybee back to work. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Here's Josh Young. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is inside.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And here is Jonah Heim. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas moving back for this one. Makes the grab. And that is the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Just off the outside edge. Rocchio in his second season, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Late swing, foul to the left. And a foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Line to left. Gets down, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings through that.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no. Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And that drops in for a strike. Kwan off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back in Arlington, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here comes Corey Seager. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And that is a foul ball. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Seager swings, rips one to right. That one's carrying. And that is gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. He'll typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Now a chance for Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss at a slider. Next pitch misses outside. Ball. And now it's even 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
The
Jack Peterson stands in.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that's in for a strike. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now 1-0. And we're back out of the fourth. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Martinez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That misses, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third. Young slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at Globe Life Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Adolis Garcia. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Santana. Already 2 gone here in the home
number
fourth.
32.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Thomas hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering down in the dirt.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Naylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And Naylor swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one missed. The Guardians trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the fifth. The Guardians back in Arlington, digging
Lead
in.
up for
Jake
the
Berger.
Rangers, the first baseman, Jake
Biden
Berger.
back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these Rangers doing a good
strike.
job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Sends it across to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now the catcher up to hit, Jonah Heim. Tap foul at the plate. Base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the lineup. Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 in this one. That one hooked foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one popped in the air left field. Kwan sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. And that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. And we're back.
Leading
all
off
set for the top of the 6th. And now Stephen Kwan. Swinging a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
There's the strike. And that's in the bin.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering upstairs.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or
Now
for the
batting,
ump to help him
third
out and make a
baseman,
call with that
Jose
last pitch, but neither
Ramirez.
happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Ramirez in the box now. Takes strike one. Manzardo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one's upstairs.
1-2.
Ball one. Grounded to third. Could be two. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back at Globe
Lead
Life
up
Field,
for the
bottom of the
Rangers,
sixth
the
inning. Now
designated
here's the
hitter,
Rangers
Josh.
DH, Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Grabs it on the run. And there's two away. Josh Young, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. Young, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Martinez brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. And there's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Got him. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
That one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one misses, and that is ball one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And that skips into dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And now it's going to be Angel Martinez. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's inside.
That's inside ball.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Paul Sewald.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a base hit into right center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Berger up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. That one to first. Throws to first in time, and that is that. Back in Arlington, and now Will Brennan. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Chris Martin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead.
And he can't come up with it.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him looking for the strikeout. Frozen with the heater at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now, Ryan Rocchio. That clips the corner.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look.
Runner on the go. High in the air, out to right. Garcia heads after it. He's got it. 2 away down.
Now batting,
Stephen Kwan now at the plate. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And the pitch. Line to right, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective.
1-1.
You can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Check swing, and he went. The count is even, 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. Sewald back to work. This one in the air center field. Thomas gets under it, puts it away for the out. Seager stands in now. He's already homered in this game.
Corey Seager.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now here is Wyatt Langford, and that one lifted in the air center field. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty.
Hitter,
and now
4,
Jack Peterson,
Josh
0 for 3 in this one.
Peterson.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. We go to the 9th. Now it's Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he just misses.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Ripped on a line. Langford makes the play, and there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Swinging a foul straight back. Martin measures 6 feet 8 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Fouled off to the right. That one off the mark. Now 2-2. The Rangers trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Tapped in front of the plate. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first.
The batter number 1.
So a man at first at the plate. Angel Martinez. That one outside, and it's 1-0. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Brennan in the box now. Takes strike 1. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Respect is really something that I'm on to. I expect to get it every time when I